Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of ProphetCasting. Today we are going to be doing the second game in a best of 3 series on the Playhem NA Turbo tournament, which I actually don't think I stated in the first game. This tournament is for $20, and this on the line on this game, if Sain actually takes it, is $20. There is no money for second or third place, which is different, but it's okay. So here we are spawning on I believe it's MLG Daybreak. It could be ESV though, I could be wrong. And up here in the top right, we do have the blue protoss, AGIANTSMURF, who is a mid-masters protoss player. And down here, in the bottom left, we have Sain, the yellow zerg player. And Sain was actually the victor of the last game, so he's up 1-0 in this best of 3. And he is a rank 60 Grandmasters player. He took the game with some Roach and Ling aggression after holding off. What did he hold off? He held off some. He lost his hatchery and some +1 zealots. The initial aggression that Protoss likes to do. But then what he did is he made a lot of roaches, and then the Protoss player AGIANTSMURF decided to go for some like suckers, there you go. But the Zerg player just had too many roaches and lings. So now AGIANTSMURF actually got the map pick, and it was pretty strange to see that he actually decided to pick Daybreak, because Daybreak is notoriously known as a Zerg favored map in PvZ. So I assume that AGIANTSMURF has some sort of plan, and actually in the last game AGIANTSMURF went for the 17 Nexus first, and he does the same thing in this map, in this game. So it could be good, it could be bad, we don't exactly know yet. He's throwing down that Forge next, and after the Nexus, and this be the gateway. Then I'll throw it in a pylon over here, and then potentially a cannon right there, I believe. And I'll throw up the double gas eventually, potentially going into some more +1 zealots. Who knows? We'll find out. Sain, on the other hand, did go for this 14 pool into the 15 hatch, and now he's looking to secure his third hatchery fairly soon, unless, of course, he decides that he wishes to do an all-in. Now, is AGIANTSMURF gonna... there you go. AGIANTSMURF sees the lings and pulls away. Sain does see it, though. As you can see there, he does see it a little bit, so he's on that probe's tail, that's for sure. Let's actually follow these links for a moment, as nothing really interesting else is going on here. Ooh, potentially gonna get the... no, okay, he's not gonna get the kill just yet. We do have this drone over here, gonna get ready to take the third base. And we do have the Nexus being up. Getting some probes very shortly down there. Double gas is just about to finish up. Get 3 in there, and we'll get 3 in here in just a moment, I would assume. And 1, 2, and 3, there you go. This probe is gonna get away just barely. He actually... no, okay, I thought it was a full wall off for a moment. This cybernetics core is so open, though. That's really, really bad. We do have the third hatchery going down for Sain. Now, this will be the pathway for the Protoss player to attack. Usually, you'll see a pylon up here. It's fairly standard to get one up there, so I won't be surprised if Sain actually has a ling up here or patrolling around. Yeah, see, there you go. He's clicking around now, so he's going to put this Overlord up there, actually. So let's see what Sain sees right now. He sees no gases yet, but it's a little bit early for some gas. We do have the Warp Gate research coming in. We don't have +1 yet for the ground weapons. What kind of tech is AGIANTSMURF going to go for here? It is, in fact, going to be the Stargate. So this could be some Stargate +4 Warp Gate aggression. We don't entirely know yet for sure, but it's a very common thing to have happen, and here we go. Sain's going to see this gas right here. Does he have another Overlord in place yet? No, he doesn't quite. So that would be, I guess he would have to go in with this Overlord the entire way. But that's quite some distance to get to that. Third hatchery is just about to be finishing up here. We do have 8 more drones on the way. Look at this saturation. Beautiful saturation. Once he gets those gases, it'll be even better. We do have both gases in the main here. Pretty standard all-around stuff here. Ooh, we do have a center which is being very ballsy and coming out and attacking that lane. Did take a 20 damage in shields. Nothing big. Willis, there we go. The stalker, the zealot rather. Excuse me. Zealot gets the kill, and we do have an evolution chamber. I'm taking from the Muslim right now. We do have the evolution chamber and the roach horn coming down, and as well we are morphing our lair. Very standard time, 7:30ish. We have the third gas coming down, and the fourth gas as well down here at the third. And see, this overlord will spot right here. I think this is a fantastic thing, actually. His overlord spread is great for catching any potential probes. And yep, so he now knows that there is in fact a void ray. Oh, and look what a giant smurf does. As soon as this void ray is seen, he's actually making a second one. He also goes into a robotics facility, so he could be going for immortals, possibly just going for that observer, but we don't know for sure yet. Throwing down multiple gateways here. Is he going to throw down more? Yeah, he sure is. So this is going to be 6 gateways, a Stargate, and a Robo, and the Robo is producing a War Prism. So this is looking like it's going to be one pretty good all-in, just by my assumption. We do have the +1 ground attack on the way as well. Now this Void Ray is going to clear out some of these Overlords. I'm going to end up right over here. He's going to get this Overlord. Kind of annoying because that's a good spot. We have the second one coming in now. And do we have Spore Crawlers up? We do have the one in the main and one in the natural. And I would assume, yeah, one in the third. Let's check the drone count out here. 66 drones to the 50 probes. That's I think it's only one more probe than the last game. So that's not a big deal. But is that 6? Yeah, that's a 66. Excuse me. I had to look at it a little bit more closely. We do have this immortal and actually a third and a fourth void ray coming out. It's actually a lot of void rays. I don't think Sain is really prepared to take on that many void rays at the moment. He's getting roach speed and the +1 roach attack as well. Now he only has, I believe, the 3 queens. Yeah, the 3 queens and the 3 spores. Oh, and actually, oh, it's sentries. Does Sain see it? Oh, Sain doesn't even see it until right now. All of its roaches are on the low ground. And here we go. We do have this warband into the main base. 132 supply to 90, and these sentries are just there. And here we go. The pull the probes. Is the +1 finished? I can't even tell. Yes, it is. In fact, all of these drones are just going to melt. He is targeting the sentries, which was really smart by Sain. But look at the energy. They almost have 4 force fields each. He might just go for a counterattack right now. He may just go for this counterattack, but this whole main base is going to be compromised. I assume a giant smurf is just going to continue to warp in the main base here with zealots and stalkers. What do we have back at home? We have 1 immortal and 1 cannon. That's it. He is throwing down more cannons. Smart. He realizes, well, he's coming for the counterattack. I got to throw down more cannons. He's working on a robotics bay as well to get those Colossus out. Potentially a speed war prism. We don't know. The lair is sort of half getting targeted down, not exactly though. And actually, if Sain was looking at this, he's like, oh wow, I can get back up here and maybe kill some of these sentries. Back here at the center, we do have one more. Oh, the cybernetics core is going down. We do have that 1 more sentry, and 4 more are being warped in right now. If Sain doesn't get in right now, target down this immortal. Oh, the immortal does go down, but these void rays are just doing so much damage against these roaches, especially when they're charged up. Look how much damage they deal. It doesn't look like much, but it is. These void rays are really good. The lair still hasn't gone down. The roach warren still hasn't gone down, which I would think you would want to target down first, considering roaches are a decent unit. And here we go. We did get some more pick off, and here we go. So this lair is not going to go down. I don't actually understand why he's lowering. There you go. Just get out now, pretty much, is what you have to do. Now, the scary thing is to find out how many drones were killed in this engagement. I believe it's Control R. Workers killed 25. So that's quite a few. Puts us down, 58 drones to 43 now. He is producing more drones at the moment. He's going to get them in his main. Get working on these guys. He did try and get a 4th up all this time. Here we go. We do have 4 void rays coming out across, and you know what? These void rays are going to destroy this lair. There will be excuse me, I had to cough really loudly. I'm sorry for that, everyone. These void rays are going to get this lair, no problem. There's going to be nothing to contest them, but they go after the queen now, and it doesn't matter anyway. You should actually just start upgrading another lair. There we go. The void rays get in, kill the lair, get out. Colossus are on the way. He needs a spire, but now that lair is gone, so I think Sain might just go and try and get some some counterattacking going on here, which actually might work out since there's really not that much. We do have a third base actually in all of this. I'm sorry I somehow managed not to notice that there was a third base coming up by a giant Smurf with all the action that was going on over in the Zerg's yonder base. Look at all the gateways that are coming down for a giant Smurf. He is seriously going pretty hard on gateways with 10. He wants to destroy this Zerg player. Now get it over, go to the third game. He wants that $20 bad. And you know what? I don't blame him, because gamers, some of them are poor. I'm poor. Giant Smurf's gonna go up here to the fourth base. Check it out. He hasn't even actually checked out the third base, but he knows it's there. Knows it's there because it's the third base. And here we go. We do have the spore crawlers coming down, but too little, too late. This hatchery is going to go down, especially once these void rays get charged. Look how quickly this hatch will fall. Cancels them all because he knows he can't do anything about it. These lings, even these poor lings, can't do anything. They cannot jump up and attack. We actually have this War Prism doing some more special tactics. This +1 Carapace is not going to finish. We have a Spore Crawler in the main trying to finish it up again. Sain is just going to go on the counterattack. He's potentially going to pick off this forage. He most definitely will take off the Nexus, though, by the looks of it. I don't know. That's a lot of force fields, Sain. All your units. Some okay force fields. Actually, no, those are really good. Sain's going to GG out of this game, and we're going to go to a game 3.